Hey everyone, this is Brad and I'll be discussing transportation improvements for my hometown of Pickerington, Ohio. Located in central Ohio southeast of Columbus, Pickerington is a 20 to 30 minute drive downtown via Interstate 70. I wanted to look at Violet Township as well. Both are part of the Pickerington Local School District with similar socioeconomic factors and transportation issues. Combined, they have a population of 42,000 people, and it's a very automobile-centric community. Both communities primarily rely on access to I-70 via State Route 256 and Hill Road, which is the north-south major arterial through the community. While the land use is mostly single-family, the city is seeing significant growth in certain areas. This is reflected in zoning maps for both Pickerington and Violet Township. There are commercial corridors on 256 and Refugee Road, and the Old Pickerington Village is a walkable downtown area with gridded streets and alleyways. Based on land use patterns and reliance on automobiles, State Route 256 has significant congestion issues during peak travel times when residents are commuting downtown with average daily trips of about 52,000. The city has outlined key corridors and growth areas in their comprehensive plan, and as you see, they're calling for mixed-use infill on 256 and Hill Road. Based on the width of the road and lack of facilities in the commercial corridor, it's not currently comfortable for bikes or pedestrians. There's also poor bike and pedestrian connectivity to the Old Pickerington Village with fragmented sidewalks and no bike facilities. The Central Ohio Transit Authority, or COTA, provides transit for Central Ohio, and COTA does not currently serve Pickerington. Most of the cycling in Pickerington is recreational. There is a multi-use trail on Diley Road that is well used, and I think Pickerington could really expand the multi-use trail network, similar to how they've done on Diley to improve active transportation. The goal of this project is to improve multimodal options in an effort to decrease single-occupancy vehicle trips. I'd like to do that by introducing public transportation that improves downtown commuting and improving active transportation facilities to shift from recreation to active transportation. As far as transit service, COTA currently offers rush hour or commuter express service to the Reynoldsburg Park and Ride facility. Pickerington could work with COTA on a new rush hour service route that serves Pickerington during peak times. The Ohio Health Pickerington Medical Campus is currently undergoing an extensive hospital renovation and expansion that will bring more than 500 jobs to the area. This would be a great opportunity for a park and ride facility and a transit station with a possible public-private partnership with Ohio Health. This would provide access to a growing job hub for employees who commute to Pickerington and would also help facilitate commute trips downtown with the park and ride facility. COTA also serves neighborhoods in East Columbus with standard service that runs every 15 to 30 minutes. This could be expanded to the Old Pickerington Village to provide better access to the Refugee Road Medical Corridor for employees outside of Pickerington, and connect Old Pickerington Village to the transitional and commercial corridors on State Route 256. As far as bike and pedestrian improvements, the Old Pickerington Village area is very walkable with a well-connected gridded street system. However, many of the neighborhoods surrounding this area are not well connected, and the city of Pickerington should begin implementing a more robust multi-use trail network that connects the old village area to nearby residents. Multi-use trails are also needed on Refugee Road and Harmon Road to better connect single-family homes to the commercial and medical districts on Refugee. The commercial corridor of 256 and Hill Road is very wide with high-speed traffic and is not comfortable for bikes or pedestrians. However, there are several shopping centers and strip centers throughout the corridor with great vehicular cross-access. Pickerington should work with business owners and property owners to make internal parking lot improvements to improve bike and walkability. Many of the intersections are hard to cross, and intersection treatments like bump outs and pedestrian refuge islands should be utilized to connect to walkable shopping centers. In addition to infrastructure, Pickerington and Violet Township could work together on a joint e-bike share program to facilitate longer distance active transportation trips. These improvements would begin to shift commute patterns in Pickerington to downtown Columbus from single occupancy vehicle trips to public transit trips. This mode shift would help alleviate traffic congestion on 256. By expanding the multi-use trail network accompanied by an e-bike share program, people would also feel more comfortable to walk and bike in Pickerington. There are several factors to be considered. People will feel more inclined to use multimodal options if they are available and convenient, especially with the projected growth and additional jobs. Pickerington is relatively flat with great access management and key corridors, and due to existing land use patterns, high-density mixed-use development is highly encouraged. There are several grant programs that could help offset costs, along with other policy tools like tax increment financing and impact fees. With an estimated cost of approximately $5,000 per e-bike, Pickerington and Violet Township could take on this joint effort with relatively affordable capital costs by shifting budgeting away from road infrastructure. Political and jurisdictional cooperation and public-private partnerships will also be critical. Significant coordination will be required to implement new or expanded COTA routes and an e-bike share program, and secure grant funding as well. With these transportation improvements, I think Pickerington could have a far more sustainable transportation network.